everyone, welcome back to the stage. I am joined by Max Kaufman from In Exile, the game director, who's working on Hunted the Demon's Forge. Welcome.
Hi there, how's it going?
Good, how are you? Enjoying the show so far?
Yeah, it's great, it's great, very exciting.
Yeah. So I had a chance to check out the game at Bethesda's Gamer Day a while back, so you're here to actually show us how to go play through the co-op mode.
Yeah. We have Matt, our president, and Keith, our technical director, are going to bring us through the game today.
All right, well let's jump in and check it out. What do you guys have? It's a nice view.
Yeah, so in the beginning, we're just kind of checking out the surroundings, getting used to it. This is actually in the wilds of Govad, what we call the wilds of Govad. And early on in the game, you see on the top, that's your health meters on the left, and your mana's on the right.
Okay. I don't remember that being there last time, but so who are you playing as? Well, we have two characters here.
Yeah, right now Matt's playing as Alara.
Okay.
And she's a elven huntress, master with the bow, and he gets special skills and abilities with the bow. It's a good little area to get your aiming down.
Okay. Kind of like a third-person shooter-ish.
Yeah, it's a third-person action game with cover-based combat.
Okay.
But the two characters are unique, so you have the opportunity to play different abilities and do different things with each of the characters. You have like this interplay between the two characters.
So what's the relationship? Like, how do they know each other?
Well, they're swords for hire. And, you know, it seems pretty cliche, you know, the elven huntress with the bow and the big guy with the sword, but the difference is that she's the bloodthirsty one. Oh. She's the one who's rushing in.
Yeah.
And he's a little more tactical, a little more strategic. And they have like this, well, this is a good part, so I'll just let you see this. They have almost a brother-sister relationship. She's always getting him into trouble.
Oh, I see that. That doesn't look good.
Now we've got some, little bit of problems. Some skeletons coming.
Some undead.
Yeah. This is, while you're playing the game, you'll have the opportunity to do finishing moves on the enemies if they go down. And it happens randomly throughout the battle.
Oh, so this is random when you do a little slow-mo bullet time finish?
It's a nice little break, a nice little relief from the combat. Another big part of the game is, because the characters do have unique abilities, co-op at a distance. So we looked at a lot of co-op games, and you know they have a tendency to tether the players together to do special co-op moves. But because of our characters' abilities, and they just naturally are apart from each other. So if your partner goes down, you can heal them from a distance by throwing a regen vial.
Okay.
All the spells are co-opable.
So they don't have to always be in your line of sight. You can still kind of help them out away.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you don't have to be close. See how far away? So Caddick is raising up those enemies with a levitation spell. And then Alara can shoot them. You know, as long as she can see them, she can shoot them.
Okay. So do they both have access to spells?
Yes. They both have 3 combat styles, which is melee, ranged, and spells.
Okay. So Caddick's not limited to just the sword. He can also whip out a bow or a crossbow.
He has a crossbow, but his crossbow isn't as powerful as her bow. And you can upgrade weapons throughout the game. Caddick can get axes and swords, and there's a mace, and Alara has a bunch of different bows that she can get as well.
So can you swap, like if you don't feel like playing as Alara?
Yeah, throughout the game, you'll come up to checkpoints. Whether you're playing in single player with an AI partner or you're playing cooperatively, you have the opportunity at these different checkpoints to swap characters.
Okay.
And we'll see that a little bit further on.
All right.
Actually, right now we've got the boss of this area, and he's manning the ballista. So, and you don't want to get hit by that ballista. It really does a lot of damage. Oh, so what happened right now is Alara just got battle charged with lightning. And now she can shoot lightning arrows. And that's going to really help her out here.
Okay, does it do more damage, or like you expose like the enemy's weakness?
Oh yeah. There we go. It does like triple the damage, and it also causes lightning damage as well.
So it's beneficial to battle charge the other player.
Oh yeah, it's huge. I mean, she just went down too, so we'll see Caddick revive her. One of the other benefits of it is, you know, because she's weaker with the sword, she gets into a situation where she's surrounded by melee guys. Caddick could see her in that situation and use, let's say, lightning again, and battle charge her, and now she's really powerful with the sword. She's almost as powerful as he is.
Oh, okay.
So it allows you to get out of bad spots too. So she just got revived there.
So back up again.
Yeah, back up and playing.
Like what kind of items and stuff can you pick up? Healing items?
Items to pick up?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, throughout the world, you pick up arrows, you can pick up regen vials, there's armor you can upgrade,
Okay.
there's amulets you can find, shields, different weapons. See, right now, they need to take out, they got into this area and there are these spawners on the side, and those skeletons are just going to keep coming until they destroy these spawn columns. Basically, the job is that while Alara is on the ballista, Caddick needs to defend her. Otherwise, these guys are just going to rush up behind her and just abuse her.
So a lot of teamwork's needed.
Yes.
So if you're playing with an AI, does the AI kind of pull its own weight?
Yeah, the AI will pull its weight. And the other cool thing is that while you're playing the game, if there's certain things, let's just say that you like playing Alara, you like playing the girl, and you love it when Caddick uses levitation. Well, as you find crystals throughout the world, you can upgrade and put a lot of points into levitation, and now he's going to use that all the time.
Oh, okay. Kind of like a hint. It's like, hey, I want you to do this.
Yeah, so you can kind of customize the way you want your character to be. And then again, we're actually coming up on that change point.
Oh, okay.
Again, at any time you come up to a change point, you guys can swap characters. So they're going to swap right here.
Okay, so it's like a checkpoint of sorts.
Yeah, a little bit of Freaky Friday action going on. And now we're playing as as Caddick. That right there is actually a mana regen. If you see those plants throughout the world, you break them, and if you're within close proximity, it'll regenerate your mana. Also, in the beginning, you saw they picked up that stone, and then everything started collapsing. Everything went crazy. Well, that's the Death Stone. And depending on what kind of player you are, you know, you might be the type, I love story, I want to hear the lore, I want to know all about the world. Well, you can go through, you can use the Death Stone on different bodies, and the spirits will give you background, lore, they'll also give you optional quests. So it really depends, you know, if you're the type of player, all I want to do action, 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 you can just go through, muscle through it, or you can be more of the, I'm going to dig deeper, I'm going to really look at the lore and the history of the world.
So instead of talking to like NPCs or something, you're talking to the like the dead and trying to find out.
And there are some NPCs throughout the world. I mean, when you get into the first area, you find that the inhabitants of this town called Dyfed have all been taken. You go there to meet up with the mayor, and everybody's gone. Everybody's been taken by the War Guard. You don't know what happened, where they went, what's going on. So that's kind of how the story begins. Okay. It's a mystery.
So you're like, as you're piecing together the story as you go.
Yeah. And you know, although we're showing a lot of action at this point, another huge component of the game is exploration. And we built the exploration just like the combat around co-op. So just like Caddick has special spells and skills in his combat, he has special abilities in exploration, which is his ability to push and use levers and push plates. So, and she can shoot, oh, there's another execution move. Nice. And she can shoot and light her arrows on fire.
Okay.
So this combination of abilities is how we built and populate the world with exploration.
So this is the puzzle solving elements like in between.
Right. And if you do the puzzle, like there's tons of exploration along the main path, and then you'll get into areas where you have the option. You can go down this side path and get into a situation where you have a really complex puzzle, that's really going to yield you a nice item. Or you can decide, hey, I'm not getting it. I don't want to, we don't want the players to get stuck and get frustrated. So we gave them the option. Hey, you want to do this? Great. You're going to get a great item. You're going to find some special stuff, or continue on.
Is there a map system, like if you do get lost exploring or like wander away from your partner?
We actually have a system where you can press down on the left stick, and it'll give you a magical compass to get you back.
Okay.
And we also have a system to show you your partner, where your partner is.
Comes in handy when someone decides to wander off.
So right now they're going exploring. They did that optional quest from what the Death Stone told them, and they're looking for the Axe of Delane right now. And this is a situation where he's got a look at, so he looks at the axe, and then she's going to be prompted, hey, Alara's going to have to do something here.
Okay.
And they're going to have to figure out what she's going to have to do.
So even if you're playing with the AI,
yeah, if you were playing with the AI and you were playing Caddick, you would be prompting her and directing her where to go.
Okay.
Like, you have to shoot this object, you actually have to find the objects. Or if you're playing her, then you would be, figuring out this particular puzzle.
Oh, very cool.
So the mission was to shoot the braziers high to low, breathe the fire far to near. And you can barely see it, but there are these heads off in the distance.
Mm-hmm.
And you need to breathe the fire, which means light their mouths.
Yeah, so for everyone out there watching, if you have any questions about Hunted the Demon's Forge, you can always email us at onthespot@gamespot.com, and we can try to get your questions answered. Now, one question I have for you is, this is co-op. Will there be any split screen, or how's co-op going to work?
Right now, we don't have plans for split screen, but we are looking into it.
Okay.
That's the best I can tell you. We'd love to do it. We got a lot of requests on it, so
Yeah.
we're going to see. One of the goals for creating this game was to really just create a very immersive, compelling visual experience as well. So we feel like the visuals are there, the gameplay is there, but we really wanted you to, the idea of losing yourself in the dungeon, just immersing yourself in it, not literally losing yourself. We don't want you to lose yourself. So now he's got a new weapon, which is the Axe of Delane. And that's a pretty powerful axe, as you can see. He can really work.
Switch over to Caddick's character right now, you can see the axe.
And he's working these guys.
Oh. So which one do you prefer to play as, the axe wielder or?
You know what? It's tough to get away from playing the hot chick. So I like playing
the view's better?
Yeah, I like playing Alara, but also, I don't know, I switch back and forth. The melee is so fun.
Yeah.
That I tend to want to go back and forth. She has melee as well, but of course, his melee's a little bit more powerful. So
then playing through the game, like you probably get a very different feel for it, like when you're playing through different characters.
Oh yeah. It's a totally different experience, and that makes it, if you decided, hey, I want to play through the whole game as Alara,
yeah,
then I think there's great replayability, playing as Caddick. It's a totally different dynamic.
How long would it take, you think, to finish the storyline? Like if you're just to run right through it? I know there's optional side missions.
It's tough to say. Definitely be under 10 hours, but it depends. If you're gonna be, I'm all about exploration.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be over 10 hours.
Okay. So it really just depends on how you play it.
It depends on the type of player you are. And
so
then at the
now?
end here, this is actually a little movie. This was the demo, so we're showing you some of the exploration. I love this, going through the dark areas with your arrows lit. They're doing a puzzle right here to get this head to start talking, give them a quest. Again, he needs to push at this point, and then Alara's going to have to do something as well. And that drained the water in the well, and that's how they escape this area.
Right, cool. Well, thank you so much for coming by and showing us the game. Now, when is it going to come out and on what platforms?
Early 2011 on PC, Xbox 360, and PS3.
All right, well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
And that was our look at Hunted the Demon's Forge. Now let's check back and see what's happening on the E3 show floor.